Hello friends, welcome back to my winter wonderland, even though you can't see it. One of these days I'm sure you will be able to. Today I was really hesitant to do a class and I just wasn't in the mood, and then I just had this little burst of energy, so I decided to film one. Don't have makeup on today, which doesn't matter because that's not what yoga's about, and I really would like to let the real me shine through these videos and just not make it about looks or form or anything. I really want these videos to be a safe place for you to be the most radically authentic version of yourself, whatever that is, in sweatpants, naked, fully clothed, barefoot, socks on, like whatever you want. You can do that here. There are no rules in my classes, just be safe, don't take it too far. Know the difference between pain and discomfort. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started in a child's pose because it's just such a great way to start out class. Big toes to touch, knees out wide, arms extend long in front of you, forehead comes to rest on the earth. Let the forearms come to meet the earth this time. Make this a really relaxing child's pose. A couple big breaths here. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. 2 more of those on your own. Inhale. Exhale, let something go. Last one. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And inhale rolls you up into tabletop position. Knees stack underneath hips, wrists under shoulders. Take some circles on the wrists here. Make sure you draw the navel in towards the spine. Elongate the back body. Switch the directions of the circles. And an inhale finds you in a neutral spine. Next inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, round through the back body for cat, puff the heart up towards the sky. Inhale, lift the gaze, drop the belly. Exhale, round through the back body. One more. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round through the back body. Walk the hands one palm print forward. Shift forward on the toes. Exhale, lower for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs extend long behind you. Palms plant on the earth. Inhale, lift up. Baby cobra. Really lighten the hands here or no hands on the mat. Exhale, release. Bring the fingers out wider than the mat. Elbows point up towards the sky. Inhale, come up, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Last baby cobra, take it as far as you would like. Inhale, lift up. Maybe it's your fullest expression yet. Engage the glutes. Exhale, release down towards the earth. Tuck the toes. Palms come underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up, high plank position. On your next exhale, lower down to the forearms, forearm plank. Inhale, roll over the right foot. Left arm comes up towards the sky. Forearm plank on the right. Exhale, plant the left hand down on the earth. Swap it out, roll on the left arm. Right hand comes up towards the sky. One breath here. Exhale, plant the left hand on the earth. Bring it back through center. Walk the toes in towards the elbows. Puppy pose or dolphin pose. Whatever you want to call it. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Maybe you shift forwards and backwards onto the ball mounts of the toes, the feet. Drop the heels down towards the earth. And start to walk the feet back to plank position. Lower the hips down towards the ground. Sphinx pose. Tops of the feet come to meet the earth. Really activate down the sides of the spine. Engage the glutes. Press the tops of the feet in towards the earth. Exhale, release. Inhale to come back up. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Forearm plank. On an exhale, press through the hands. Send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet here. Let it feel good. Close down the eyes. Back of the head is heavy. And when you're ready, find stillness here. Inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Exhale, walk the feet to meet the back of the hands. Forward fold. Generous bend in the knees here. Allow the hamstrings to warm up. On an inhale, roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Head is the last to rise. Circle the arms up. Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, hands through heart center. For one breath, set your intention. Pull all of the pieces of you into this moment now. Anything that's not on your mat yet. Inhale, circle the arms back up. Exhale, fold it through. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. High plank position. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway, elbows squeeze in towards the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the forearms down towards the earth. Dolphin pose. Shift forward on the forearms. Come into forearm plank. You might have to make some small adjustments here. Roll onto the right arm. Forearm plank on the right. Peace fingers can come to grab the left big toe. If you want to take it a bit further. On an exhale, step the left foot behind you. Forearm wild thing. Inhale to come back through center. Drop the left forearm down towards the earth. Roll in the left foot. Right arm comes up towards the sky. Bend through the right knee. Maybe the peace fingers grab the big toe. Maybe you straighten through the right leg. Just for one breath. Exhale, step the right foot behind you. Forearm wild thing. Bring it back through center. Right arm comes down towards the earth. Drop the hips. Sphinx pose. Tuck the back toes and send the hips back towards the feet. Chest lowers towards the earth. Maybe the chest meets the earth. Maybe the chin meets the earth. Puppy pose. Big shoulder opener here. We'll take a few breaths. So settle into it. Take whatever little adjustments you need to sink into this pose. And on an inhale, start to pull the heart through the forearms again, coming back into Sphinx pose. Maybe with both hands at the same time, you press up into hollow plank position. Hold here. And walk the hands back one step. Meet in plank position. Inhale, roll onto the right foot. Left hand comes up towards the sky. Maybe you bend through the left knee. Maybe you straighten through the left leg. Maybe you bring the left hand to grab the left toes. Actively press through the right hand here. Exhale, step the left foot behind you. Wild thing. Inhale to come back through center. Swap it out. Roll onto the left hand. Left foot, Vashisthasana. Maybe you start to bend through the right knee. Straighten through the right leg. And maybe your peace fingers can grab your big toe. You can also come into it by bending the knee, grabbing the toe, and then straightening. Just giving an option for a little extra challenge. Exhale, step the right foot behind you. Wild thing. Inhale to come back through center. Exhale, drop to the forearms, dolphin pose. 3 breaths here. Maybe you walk the feet in a little bit closer. Option to take forearm stand or play with some forearm stand hops. Maybe you take an inversion, headstand, handstand, whatever you would like. And walk the feet back out. Drop the knees down towards the ground. Walk the hands forward. Come back into puppy pose. Inhale pulls you through Sphinx. Tops of the feet come to meet the earth. Side of the spine is active. Exhale, release. Hands come underneath shoulders, tuck the back toes. Inhale, press up, high plank position. Exhale, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, squeeze the elbows in, lower halfway. Inhale, over the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, back over the feet, downward facing dog. Drop the knees down towards the earth. Walk the hands back towards the knees. We'll set up for camel here. Come to standing on the knees. Bring the hands to the tops of the glutes. Start to fire up the glutes. And when you're ready, start to hinge backwards. Maybe the hands come down to the heels. Option to take this into full wheel. Inhale to come back through center. Exhale, sink the hips down. Come into child's pose with the knees together just for a moment. Inhale, bring the gaze between the hands. Roll over the knees, modified plank. Lift the knees, plank position. Exhale, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands come to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank position. Hold here. Exhale, lower for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to press back up. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot in front of left. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot in front of right. Inhale, right leg lifts. Right foot in front of left. Last time. Inhale, left leg lifts. Set it down besides the right. Inhale brings you to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk the hands towards the top of the mat. Bring the knees down towards the mat. We'll set up for another camel pose here. Option to start off on the knees. Bring the hands to heart center. You can either take this into wheel with me, or you can do the standard camel. Hands come to the tops of the glutes. Open the heart up towards the sky. If you'd like to try this funky intro to camel, bring the hands to heart center. Engage through the glutes. Start to bend through the back. Drop the gaze towards the back of the mat. Hands come down towards the earth. And step one foot up, then the other. Maybe you can pop onto both feet at the same time. If you're like my amazing friend Margaret, who is the wizard of back bends. We'll hang out here for 5 breaths. If you'd like to lift one leg, then the other leg, feel free to do so. And on an exhale, lower everything down towards the earth. My friends in camel, make your way onto your backs as safely as possible. Hands come to the outsides of the feet. Happy baby. Massage the sacrum into the earth. Close down the eyes. And bring the soles of the feet to touch. Baddha Konasana. Hands come on top of hips. Maybe you bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Start to slow down here. That was just a fun little quick front body opening, back body opening flow. I'm panting from it. Definitely started off strong and went right into it. On an inhale, take a full body stretch, straighten through the legs. And on an exhale, Savasana. Let the breath return to normal. Slow down the heart rate. Let any thoughts fall away. And if there's any judgment coming up around your practice, know that it's just the ego and that you don't have to identify with it. That our higher selves are always in a state of love, abundance, light, and gratitude. And anything else is just ego, low vibration, fear, the pain body trying to satiate itself, trying to have its way. And these little practices that bring us back to our bodies are practices that bring us closer to our higher selves. When you're ready, start to make your way into a seat. however you'd like to get into a seat. I encourage you to take that now. Bring the hands to heart center. I truly never know what I'm gonna do in these flows. I always decide in the moment. I think it keeps things interesting, and it's just how I operate. So thanks for trying out these weird, funky flows with me, no matter how long, no matter how short, no matter if they make sense or not. Because truly, yoga is not about the asana at all. It's about the breath, bringing yourself inwards, and ultimately walking yourself home. What an honor, friends far and wide. Namaste.